Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I do a lot of like DIY projects, home decor and thrifting type of videos, anything related to home. I need to do the laundry area. The goal is to paint, get some peg rails. I need to buy fabric because I want to hide the appliances, and then just very minimal decor pieces just to make it look a little bit prettier as you walk into that space. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can, and I hope you enjoy the process of me making over this laundry area. I love Hobby Lobby, but lately I feel like everything is overpriced, that even at half off it's still a little bit too expensive for my thrifty budget. So even though I like this basket, I didn't have it in me to spend $20. I did have a couple options in my cart, and ultimately you will see in a little bit which one I came home with. I knew I wanted to have some basket type of light fixture in the laundry area, just to kind of give it a different feeling from the rest of the light fixtures from the kitchen to the rest of the house, just so that it feels that it's a separate space. So I knew I had to DIY this because the light fixtures that were basket like type are way expensive. So I ended up buying this little kit, which was $16 at Home Depot, and it comes with everything you need. And I grabbed a basket from Target. It was $8. And then here I'm just sharing with you that I got these faux greenery and the ceramic vase from Target to make a very affordable Studio McGee faux type inspired plant. Alright, so I've shown the state of my laundry area in the very first laundry video that I did, where I did this side. Obviously that didn't stay the same once winter hit. I took everything that was decorative from there and put our coats, but for right now we're focusing on this section, which heavily needs it. I've had that lamp thing for forever. I got it many years ago, I think about 8 years ago, and I just don't want that anymore. And I tried looking for another replacement, but I was not fond of anything else. This area always becomes like a dumping ground because it's right off this section where we come in. So I'm keeping that, getting rid of everything else that's extra. All this will be gone, and then I plan on putting these peg shelves. I got them at the Target's dollar spot. They were $5 each. My plan was to get the same ones that I used in my hallway from Hobby Lobby to add here, about up there, and they're sold out. They're out of stock. They don't have them anywhere, and they don't know when they're gonna have them back. Up here I have this light. So I'm deciding to do a very simple DIY. This from Hobby Lobby, because since I don't have a window, I don't know, I feel like something picturesque like that will make it look really nice. I don't know. And then a nice surprise is when I was cleaning out the sides of my washer and dryer, I saw this. It was stuck all the way down at the bottom of one of these cracks, and it's a wooden doll, I guess, ironing board, which I had bought maybe like last year for $3.99 apparently at Goodwill. So I thought maybe it would be a nice decorative piece. I don't know. I like the wood color of it. I had purchased this fabric to cover the washer and dryer at the top and at the bottom, but I don't know. I ended up buying something else from Target, which is meant to cover a rectangular table, but I think I'm gonna end up using it here. I don't know. I'm still working out, which you'll see later as the video progresses. So let me show you the sconce. So this is the sconce. Let me show you the box. So this is what it's supposed to look like. I plan on spray painting it. I won't probably do it this video. The plan is to have this without the plug-in cord attached, and then have one of those rechargeable light bulbs that I can have a remote to turn on and off. This is just taking the place of having a lamp, so that way it could stay on. So I think the only way to do that is by having the plug-in. So I plan on having the plug-in where it currently is plugged in right here, and then maybe just hiding it or painting the cord. I don't know how I'm gonna tackle that, but that's kind of the gist. I'm gonna start by clearing out this space, and I'm gonna dust the shelves and prep the walls for painting. I'm just gonna cover all those holes because a couple years back I had the bright idea to have a bunch of shelves that served no purpose, so I took them all down, and when I did, it had all these holes left over. And before that, there was cabinets on this side here which had a bunch of holes as well, to anchor those cabinets. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of all the holes before I start doing anything else, so that way when I paint, it's nice and smooth, I guess, as much as it can be smooth. My original idea was to have beadboard on here, but it's just too expensive. And I have some beadboard left over, but it's just not the right amount that I need. And I kind of didn't want to spend too much on this, so I thought if I just put a peg rail, it would give it enough charm to look good. Not that you need charm for your room to look good, but for the style that I'm going for, that cottage country look. So I definitely want this space to look fresh and airy, since there's no window, and without a little lamp or anything, it's pretty dark on this side because of that. This was a super fast and easy DIY. All I did was poke a hole through the bottom of the basket, and then I fed the pendant cord through it. We did have to trim it down to size and get it to the correct length that I wanted it. So once we cut the cord and everything, my husband did all the electrical work. It just was really nice to have that feature here in the laundry area, because I feel like it adds a lot of charm and it really sets this side or this space different from the kitchen, which is what I was wanting to do. I added the sconce, but after looking at it, I felt like it competed too much with the basket fixture, so I removed it. I decided on this fabric after all, instead of using the table cover from Target as the covers for the washer and dryer. So all I'm going to do to install them is to use eye holes with some picture wire to feed the fabric through, and that's what's going to keep it up here. So my kind of way to make this area look pretty with ugly appliances or older appliances that are not as modern looking is to just drape them here with some fabric. Because I am not going to be using the sconce, I need to make this lamp over, so I'm going to give this little $5 lamp a makeover. So I'm going to use this fabric to cover the top, just so that everything kind of ties in as to why I have a black lamp. I think this one will look really nicely, and I don't think it competes too much with the fabric that's covering the washer and dryer. So I tried other scraps of fabric that I had, and this was the most fitting. So we'll see. I am not a pro at this at all. I just kind of hot glued the tops as I was wrapping the fabric around the shade, and it just worked out luckily, and I liked how it looked, and I feel it gave it a new fresh look that I can have it be in the laundry area temporarily until I find something I really like. So the Loctite wasn't enough to just keep the pegs up there, so I needed to add a screw. At some point, I probably will paint those screws, but like that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. So, and the cracks too don't bother me. This looks already way better than what I had going on here, so I'm not bothered by this at all. And then I already added the little faux greenery here that I DIY'd. I have a little short on here on YouTube and on Instagram as well if you would like to see how I did that. Very simple, and I was just kind of wanting to imitate what Studio McGee had. So I like it, and I think it gives life to this little space here. My detergent, and then this is the lamp. I already went ahead and did it because I knew that was going to be a booger to try to get it attached to where the wiring is not out exposed. So I went ahead and did that. This is purposely put there to cover that. And then I'm going to add little knickknacks around. We do use this because we don't have a whole lot of clothes that we iron. But when we do, this is just easy access. So I went ahead and just put a screw. Sorry for the lighting. This had like a blue covering. Like, I don't know, you've probably seen these like at Walmart and stuff. And I just hot glued this fabric onto the covering, just to have it exposed here, and it looks nice. So these are the things that I have up here, are the things that I shop my home for to use. The only new thing is this that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I think I got it for 10 bucks. So you saw that in the shopping clips at Hobby Lobby. And of course these were things that I bought as well. So I have a basket where I hide my iron in there and my dryer sheets. So I'm just going to keep that as how I used to have it. But to hide it, I'm going to stack some linen little like kitchen hand towels on top just to have it look nice and cozy without actually seeing the iron and the dryer sheets in there. I got this basket from Target's Dollar Spot, and initially I wanted to have it hanging on a peg rail or on the peg, but I decided to have it next to the detergent. When I do get some dryer balls, I want to be able to put them in there. So here on the key holder, I decided to leave it and still use it as a key holder, but in a more aesthetically pleasing way that matches the decor in this space now. So in that little basket, we're going to be adding our keys inside. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this laundry room makeover. I tried to make it as budget friendly and use the things that I already had and just give them a refreshed look. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you here at Consider It All Joy, and you can do so by clicking the red subscribe button down below. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye.